Week one is about creative foundations. There are 5 parts with 4 quizzes and 1 assignment. Notice something important. We are spending significant time planning before we create anything. Professional creators don't start with a camera. They start with research, strategy, organization, planning, and ideation. In part one, we'll be looking at file types and naming conventions. Let's begin with image files. JPEG is your most common image format. It's excellent for photographs and social media content because it creates relatively small files. PNG is often used for logos, graphics, and anything that requires transparency. If you've ever placed a logo on top of another color or image, you are probably using a PNG so that the logo's background is transparent, showing the other image or color behind it. GIF files are best for simple animations and looping motion. They are limited in color, which is why complex video should almost always be exported as an MP4 instead. The key takeaway is use the right file for the right type of job. SVG files are vector-based graphics. Unlike JPEGs or in PNGs, SVGs are created using mathematical paths rather than pixels. The advantage is that they can scale infinitely without becoming blurry. This makes SVGs ideal for logos, icons, and graphics that may appear at many different sizes. For video, there are really 2 formats you need to know. MP4 is the universal standard. If you're posting to social media, uploading to YouTube, sending content to clients, or publishing online, MP4 is almost always your best choice. An MOV is Apple's native video format. It often produces larger files and is useful during editing, but typically you'll always export the final version as an MP4. People often ask how to change file types. The best method is always exporting directly from the software you're using. For example, Canva, Photoshop, Premiere, CapCut, and Illustrator all provide export options. Pro tip, save multiple ways so that you always have the file you want to use. And always save as the original source file in the program you are using. If you can't export directly, then you can use a free conversion tool found through a simple internet search. One important warning, typing in a new file extension does not convert a file. For example, renaming image.png to image.jpg doesn't magically transform the file. Imagine working on a client project with hundreds of files and collaborating with a team of 10 people. What happens if your files are named image, final, v3, use this one.jpg? Well, you create confusion. Professional file naming should be predictable and consistent. Most companies will direct you on what they prefer. Here is a common formula. Think project, then platform, then type, then version, then date. Future you will thank present you. Organization of files is not glamorous, but it is one of the biggest differences between amateurs and professionals. Now pause to take the Creative Concepts Week 1, Part 1 Check Your Understanding quiz.